Now they've conceded 23 goals since the turn of the year. No
Ain't Celta Vigo since 2015, since Ter Stegen's been keeper, basically. This is his night.
And legend status at Celta Vigo, he had to play in this game.
And it's a big, big week for... So it has to be Champions League quarter-finals. Jules Koundé, Araujo.
Place to defend. So I think that there has to be an onus on the style of play. Do they push on? Do they drop off?
Lays it off to De Jong. De Jong trying to clip that one over the top for Cancelo, who'd made the run. He wins it back, Frenkie De Jong. Kubasi picked ahead of... Kubasi helps with the clearance. Pedri. De Jong to Koundé, under pressure from Luke.
Both teams are trying to press high up the pitch to win the ball back. It's a clear plan from Celta, and it's the usual plan from Barcelona. It's going to be interesting to see how it pans out, who's successful, who's not, who switches off, who concentrates, and of course who's got the most quality.
An assist and a goal in that game.
To play a more composed style.
His third league game in that new position for him. With the 3 goals conceded. Beltran clears. Tap is underneath this one. De Jong was more aggressive and won the header, but it's out for a Celta throw.
Yeah, both teams are fighting to earn the right. Year old and an 18-year-old either side of him. So Lewandowski's outstanding football. Adds up to 34 and Lewandowski's 35. So it's unusual for a player of his age, stature. I guess age-wise, Xavi's making sure that he's 100% before a hugely important game, isn't it? Gundogan at the age of 33, he's been playing really well lately. Even more of a reason probably why Xavi is making sure that he's ready and available for the game against Napoli.
De Jong. Let's see if Barcelona can make good from it. It's Frenkie De Jong. It will come out to Kubasi, who's got Cancelo. Back to De Jong. Kubasi.
And I can tell you that the fans, especially behind Celta's goalkeeper, are very, very loud.
Well, here's that one. As far as Beltran, one back by De Jong into. Christensen once more. Kubasi instead plays inside to Pedri, lays the ball off to Frenkie De Jong.
It's the clearest evidence we've seen all season of 4-4-2, isn't it? When they're out of possession, it's easy to reckon and see their line-up. Koundé is pushing on, Cancelo is pushing on, sometimes it's 3 at the back with pitch. Vitor Roque sliding across to Lewandowski, Pedri pushing forward. There's not a lot in midfield, there's a lot up front.
Dominguez, that pass to De La Torre was pounced on by Frenkie De Jong. There's a real chance here for Football Club Barcelona. Vitor Roque, his first touch sends him wide. He pulls it back to Lewandowski, but clear.
It's been played at a hell of a pace, hasn't it, this game? Can Celta keep that up? I think they have to. Benitez going to have to make good use of substitutions. Barcelona would prefer it to be a touch.
Wearing number 3. Here's Kubasi. By Christensen.
In recent games, it's a necessity if you're going to play in that position.
Frenkie De Jong trying to get away from Iago Aspas, does. De Jong back to Kubasi.
Now the problem is they haven't got anyone at right back, and the problem, Luca De La Torre should have received the pass there, and he would have been open on that far post.
Christensen into Frenkie De Jong, turns into space, plays that into Cancelo, just a little bit too much on the ball.
Well, he's got to have patience, haven't you?
Absolutely, his goals per record game is one every 40. Cancelo into De Jong.
For a bit, I didn't get to see who received the yellow card, but I was just going to tell you that it was momentaneous.
Lamine Yamal slipped but recovered brilliantly and found the teammate. Cancelo. De Jong away from Beltran.
So many occasions in every Barcelona game, Frenkie De Jong looks like he's losing possession and somehow just gets there in the nick of time. His quick feet and his first touch is always where he wants it.
ᴄᴏᴍᴍᴇ remaining. Bassi into Frenkie De Jong, turns into space. De Jong, Tapia comes across and ᴡɪᴛＧ heads clear. De Jong's won it back though. ᴄᴏᴍᴍᴇ gets rid of it any which way. Good late pressure from Barcelona in this half.
Another attempt at goal from Celta Vigo.
And the reaction of Xavi on that last occasion. And if I'm not wrong, Pete, is the 200th goal with the Celta.
Rerun of that goal tonight, ᴡɪᴛG as well, winning that flick against his former club to play Aspas in.
And we saw Rafa Benitez have the chat, didn't we? Just ᴡɪᴛG we're talking about, referring to a lot. Him pushing forward for Celta Vigo. Cancelo, the left back for Barcelona, who's playing in that attacking role on the far side of the pitch.
De Jong into Victor Roque. Starfelt to Tapia. Beltran. Cut out by De Jong. Here's Pedro.
Yeah, I think the...
He's going to do what Victor Roque did.
Exactly. And I would have been surprised if... Yeah, he's holding the back of his head. There was a slight contact, a barge on the side. And
well, it was Larsson who was with him, but the pass went behind Larsson from De La Torre. Rafinha, another misplaced
part in that.
Well, Tapia comes back on. Diliot waits to come on. And Íñigo Martínez has it for Barcelona. Cancelo, Gundogan, out to De Jong.